My name is Alfredo Conde.
Can you spell it for me?
Alfredo Conde.
Alfredo, how old are you?
12.
And tell me a little bit about David. Now, you would see him in the neighborhood? What would go on?
Like, I guess I considered him a friend because I would play with him at times. Like, he would go around, just walking around with his grandfather, talking to him, being nice and friendly. Sometimes going to the basketball court. He would just say hi to me all the time. He'd be like, hi. And I would be like, oh, hi. And I would just walk away. Sometimes I would play with him at the park and other things.
What was his grandfather like?
His grandfather, he seemed very nice. He had like a nice, calm voice. He
Okay.
looked very nice.
So what do you think happened? Did he ever mention anything at home or?
Oh, what?
At home. Like
here?
No, at his home. Like, why would you think his grandfather would take him?
I don't know. I thought the first thing I thought about was when I heard the child abduction was someone posted about it on Facebook and I saw it and then I was like, oh, there's this like guy stealing like little kids. But then I got the paper and it was actually his grandfather. I'm like, his grandfather's not going to do anything to him. I told my mom about it and she thought that he would be dead by then already. But I told my mother it was his grandfather and she was like, oh, nothing's going to happen. It's all fine. But I just thought at first that he was going to buy him ice cream or something. But eventually, he's in Philadelphia now?
They say Brooklyn, New York, but...
It's pretty far away from here.
Yeah. So basically, when you'd go to the park and play, what would his grandfather be doing?
He would just sit down on the bench, look at the newspaper, and just watch David play playfully.
And David's father also lived in the same house?
He did. I don't know anything about their family or anything. But the day he went missing, I saw a few people that were like light skin, like his color skin. They were outside by the sidewalk and they were just like standing there like, They were standing there like worried, and they had like another kid in their hand and they were talking. There was 4 of them. And I thought they were just like complaining or something, talking, but they looked kind of mad. And then I realized later in the night that it made sense because it's like, I think it was like the time that the kid went missing.
What do you think when you saw all that police and state troopers and FBI in your neighborhood?
I got all freaked out. That was because, I just got freaked out. I would play basketball over there with my friends. And we would just be like, why are the police around here? And then the next day, that night, I called my friends and told them about it. I'm like, there's some, child person stealing little kids. But I didn't realize it was his grandfather by then. I'm like, don't go outside tomorrow because he could be, around here stealing. He might steal you, too. And they're all like, I'm not going outside anymore. But eventually we still go outside.
Is it a safe neighborhood?
Yeah, I've been living here all my life. And nothing's ever happened, really, that much besides, a fire that started over there. And that's, the first main thing that's happened, stealing a little kid.
A lot of kids in the neighborhood?
Yeah. Well, a lot of, I guess, high schoolers, but they don't go outside as much. So it's just really kids between the age of, 6 to 12.
Okay. That's